Flagstaff Living Wage Coalition gathered today in Flagstaff to bring attention to the lawsuit they filed in Maricopa County concerning a contradiction in Arizona law.
In 2006, a voter initiative was approved by the residents of Arizona, allowing city governments in Arizona to establish their own minimum wages. However, in 2013, the Arizona State Legislature adopted a new law that directly contradicted the former. NAZ reporter Stephanie Frederking has more.
Living in the city of Flagstaff can be a little more difficult when getting paid the minimum wage. That's why the Flagstaff Living Wage Coalition has been taking action against the state's attempted preemption of regulation of minimum wage by filing a lawsuit.
Flagstaff has a poverty rate of over 20%, about 26% for children. There's about 7,000 jobs in Flagstaff, 7,000 people working in Flagstaff who earn under $10 an hour. They're the people that work the hardest jobs and get the lowest pay and the least respect, and we're trying to remedy that with our lawsuit and our organizing activities.
Arizona Constitution does not allow the legislature to repeal any voter initiative. It can only be repealed by another voter initiative, and it can only be modified if it furthers the purpose of the original initiative, which it clearly does not, and is passed by a supermajority.
While the state of Arizona's minimum wage may work for most cities, the Flagstaff Living Wage Coalition claims that Flagstaff is not one of them.
There are cities all over the country that have set their own higher minimum wages, and those cities are doing fine. There's no adverse impact on the employment situation. Businesses still open and come to those cities.
Places like Phoenix, Tucson, at least on the minimum wage now, which is only $8.05 an hour, it's less hard for them to survive than in Flagstaff. In Flagstaff, it costs more to live here on the dollar than it does in New York City.
If the lawsuit prevails, Flagstaff and other cities in the state will be able to set their own minimum wage that's higher than the state's minimum wage. With NAZ Today, I'm Stephanie Frederking.